Hello, Gemini. This is your if you were in a relationship with Jungkook from BTS tarot reading. While shuffling the cards, I did ask the question, if Gemini was in a relationship with Jungkook, what would it be like? And these are the cards that you got. And we have quite a lot of cards here. So start from here. You have the Emperor, the Two of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the World, and then here you have the Star, the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Fool, and you have the Seven of Swords and the Shadow side. So the Shadow side represents the Devil card usually. So I'll start with, let's see which one to start with. First of all, I am getting luxury, which makes sense given his occupation. So I have King of Pentacles here, the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm seeing here that you will likely live a life of luxury, or it could just be the confirmation that he does live a life of luxury with the Nine of Pentacles, since he is someone in the spotlight. And I don't know if you do watch some of my other videos, but I do associate the Nine of Pentacles with someone who is in the spotlight, someone who maybe walks the red carpet, someone who is likely a celebrity. So it does make a lot of sense for this card to be here. But another meaning, this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate. You can interpret these cards in another way. But another meaning to this Nine of Pentacles could be that you may become a celebrity. Maybe by being around him, people do get interested in who this new person is that's around him. I remember this is like a what if situation kind of thing. But anyways, possibly he may possibly buy you a lot of jewelry. You may be a student with the Page of Pentacles, and with the woman staring at the I think it's a coin, or maybe I call it a pentacle. This thing here. So she's staring at that, and the king here too is staring at it. So I am interpreting that as you're both thinking about each other a lot, even when you are distant from each other. But with this card here, the Ten of Wands, I am seeing someone who packs their things to leave home. With the Fool card that was here, takes a leap of faith, and there was another card indicating this, but someone who packs their things with the Ten of Wands and takes a leap of faith to follow him. So it might be that you do follow him on his tours, maybe attend his concerts as well. With what card was it? Oh yeah, the Emperor card. So I'm getting here someone watching. So I'm seeing this as, it's not really focusing, but there we go. I'm seeing the Emperor card here as you watching their performance. And I'm seeing this as a relationship where you feel like you have the world. I remember seeing the World card here. My camera can't zoom out any more than this. So I'm gonna have to deal with this this distance from the cards. And I am filming on my phone, so I had to pre-shuffle the cards. And that, sorry if this is a bit wonky as well, I am filming on my phone. So yeah, I'm seeing here that you likely feel like you have the world. I know the world card was here. Where is it? Oh yes, right here. So the world card is here. So I am seeing that you feel you have the world with the Nine of Pentacles here as well, and the Emperor card. And in the Emperor card, you can see he has the sphere in his hand, which normally would be, I believe, the world. I think it's used in some decks. It is the world in his hand. So I see that as you feel you have the world when you are with Jungkook. You feel like you have everything. You feel like you hit the jackpot basically, and I feel sometimes he's likely to make you feel like you hit the jackpot. He's likely going to be buying you things and giving you luxury items. With the Star card here, this could sometimes mean a destined relationship, and I was going to show this later, but so it could mean a destined relationship, or it could mean it could also mean, and I feel like this is for some of you the most accurate meaning. It could also mean differences. especially with this Five of Wands here. And the Five of Wands also represents differences, different cultures, different backgrounds. So you could likely be very different from Jungkook, maybe from a very different place, or look very different to him, maybe even a different skin color, with the woman here and the man here being very different skin colors. So I was going to show this later, but with the Romance Oracle cards, you have children, engagement, soulmate, wedding, and retreat. So I'll get back to those later. But with the star card, meaning destined, and all these cards down here, you had soulmate, engagement, wedding. So that is a very good sign. So some of you, not this isn't for everyone, but some of you, if in the case you were in a relationship with Jungkook, it likely would have been very beautiful. It would likely have its ups and downs, as many relationships do, but it would likely be a very destined relationship. Who knows, maybe some of you may actually meet him. I'm not sure. You never know what happens in life sometimes. So then with the Five of Wands, I also interpret that as an argument. And with the Ten of Swords here, hurt, and the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Wands, swords, I am seeing that as hurtful words thrown at each other, and left behind. Let me try and make this clearer. So if you see with the Seven of Swords, he has two swords left behind there, and I interpret this as someone who has their hurtful words embedded in someone's mind. So their hurtful words have been left behind, and I see that as left behind in someone's thoughts. So their hurtful words cannot be forgotten. They've left a trail of hurtful words. Maybe, so I'm seeing this as maybe one of you or both of you sometimes do argue sometimes about something and leave hurtful words with each other. Again with here, so leaving words that do hurt each other's feelings. And again with this card, so I did mention at first packing your things and walking away from home, or walking away to go towards him, to go towards the Emperor. That could also be another meaning. It could be that he is the Emperor for you, or he is like an emperor. So I'd see that as maybe you going towards him and away from home and carrying your things and going to him, maybe following him on his concerts, or maybe just moving to Korea to be with him. So I'm seeing here, if you were in a relationship with him, they may have been, it may be the case that you do, in the relationship, he put in most of the work. And since he is a K-pop idol, he'll likely be very busy with his work. And so you may feel like the only one putting the effort into the relationship, which could lead in with the hurtful words said. Maybe you buy a pet together. Although I'm also seeing this as your head in the clouds. So you may also daydream a lot about him. And again, with these two cards, the King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, I said that I saw this as thinking about each other a lot. So the Pentacles representing both of you. So him thinking about you a lot and you thinking about him a lot. With the Eight of Wands, with all this, there's quite a lot of Wands energy here as well, with the Two of Wands as well. I'm seeing here a lot of passion, a lot of passion between both of you. So you're likely going to, in terms of, so great chemistry between both of you, and I'm not sure if it was here, but great chemistry between both of you. And maybe even playful fights, so play fighting. So it could be play fighting. There could be quite a bit of playful energy. I'm not sure if there's any children cards here. So he may likely spoil you a bit. It could also be the case that because he is a celebrity and he may have a lot of admirers, if in the case you were to be together, you may gather quite a lot of haters. Although this isn't normally a negative card, I do see that with the wands as gathering haters, and that could also be the cause of some arguments, or maybe you pack up and leave, possibly for some of you, or maybe you just have to carry those hateful words around and it bothers you quite a bit. It hurts your feelings, or maybe it causes arguments between both of you and leaves you to hurt his feelings. With the shadow side here as well, so maybe it may be a bit of a one-sided relationship, possibly for some of you. It could not. I feel like I'm speaking a bit too much in the present tense. But either way, this video is primarily for entertainment. But yeah, with the shadow side, I am seeing this as either addiction, so like not can't get enough of each other, or a one-sided relationship where one person likes the other more than the other person, or where one person has to give up something for the other person. So maybe you giving up your life sorry, excuse me, you giving up your life in your country to move in with him so you can spend more time with him. With the Knight of Swords, I'm seeing great communication between both of you, fast moving communication. You have a great mental connection. I think there's another meaning to the Eight of Wands, but I can't remember what it is. Because there are more positive meanings to the Eight of Wands. I think it's like, I'm not sure. I sometimes go by the literal meaning of these cards, and sometimes I go by my own intuitive meaning, which sometimes does match the literal meaning, but not all the time. But with this Eight of Wands here, what else am I getting from it? So it could be I'm not sure, because I prefer to keep these readings like age friendly, but it could be spending a lot of time together alone. That could be the other meaning, if you get what I mean. Then back to the Two of Wands. Again, I see that as passion. Maybe a very fertile relationship with the grass here. And you did have children here. So you may have children together, maybe even get married. It could be that maybe with some of you and Jungkook have like a soul connection of some sorts, where you may have known each other in a sort of past life. But again, this is a general reading. So again, fruitful relationship with the grape here, with the grapes there. So you could be a student. So this could also be like him watching your kids play. Maybe when you're both older. It may also be that he has to battle a lot of negative opinions. So it could be that he has to battle a lot of negative opinions. Maybe about your relationship with him, or maybe just in general. So it could also be a fast-moving relationship. And with all the passion here, it's likely going to be a very fast-moving relationship. You may even explore each other's dark sides here. If you do have other interpretations for these cards, please comment it down below. This is the way I interpreted these cards. There's quite a lot to say, but I can't think of anything at the moment. So yeah, you may gather some haters. Maybe people may be jealous. There may be, for some of you, some commitment issues. But I am seeing a lot of passion. Maybe even some destined connections here. Like the world as well. That's really, I think, it seems like I see it as traveling the world together. So maybe following him to his concerts, or you feel like you have the world, like you feel like you have everything you've ever wanted. Then now to these cards. So children, your love life is being affected by children. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Soulmates, yes, this is your soulmate. Wedding, this situation involves marriage. And it's time to disconnect from the world. And you had the world here as well. So it may be literally you disconnect from the world. Maybe especially if there are lots of haters, you may just choose to go offline and maybe after he's like finished with his career, like after everything, when he's settled and everything, and or maybe I'm not sure because I don't really know about what happens to K-pop idols like after, like if they want to stop for a while, if they want to take a break. But it could be that during his breaks, you spend a lot of time in the countryside with the emperor card here. He looks quite secluded, so you spend a lot of time away from all the drama of the world. He may also have children, and with the Knight of Swords, it could be possible that you have children quite young. An engagement, so you may even get married and wedding. So it could be a committed relationship. So I did say there may be some commitment issues, but that could be something. But that's for some of you, but not for all of you. So that maybe for some of you there may be some commitment issues. Maybe for some of you, you do get married, because this is again a general reading, and not every Gemini will be the same. So you don't have to be exactly like a Gemini. You may be quite different, and not all Geminis are exactly the same. So yeah, this is your reading. Don't really have anything else to say, but I am getting a heavy sense of you like feeling like you're in high heaven, like feeling like you won the lottery, and being spoiled as well, like him giving you lots of gifts, and maybe it's a few things to work on as well. You may feel like it's a one-sided relationship at first, and with this card here, she's leaning to the side, it looks like to me. So that may be the case. And I think that's a stork. I'm not too sure. Or crane. I'm not sure. I don't... Correct me if I'm wrong, but it could be maybe a stork, like delivering children. But anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I think the next video is Gemini with Jimin. I'm going in order of age, so from youngest to oldest. So yeah, no, V's next. It goes, yeah, because V's the second youngest.